So one of the things that I've learned when I went back to school was there is a magical need for diverse and authentic content, which I thought was amazing. The heart and the main part of the show is to kind of break down barriers to show every episode the characters end up going to a different, like I said, neighborhood, where they would meet with like a group of people from that neighborhood. So it's kind of a way of showing people, I guess kids, because the show's for kids, that like we're not all that different and everybody brings something unique and kind of cool to the table because they all go on adventures with whoever they meet up with, which I think is really neat. And with the way that, like, I don't know, globalization and stuff has been going, it's very important to tell those kinds of stories, especially since like that kind of a story holds very like dear to my heart. When I first moved to the city and I took the subway for the first time, I was on a train full of more people than that live in my little town that I came from, which I was like, whoa, culture shock. And then another thing that I thought was really neat was that every single person, well, not every single person, but like everybody looked like they had a very unique story, or they had a different like ethnicity or like cultural background, which I also thought was really, really cool, because like I had never been exposed to pretty much any of it. It was fascinating and overwhelming, and I was kind of like excited but sort of scared, because I was like, this is so much different, I don't know what's going on. And then, I don't know, I met some like great people who kind of showed me around, showed me the ropes, and all of those walls and like insecurities of like, I don't know what's going on, kind of became more like, they turned into from walls to like windows, and then windows to just, they're not even there anymore. And I want to pitch a story, or like a cartoon, I guess, that has that sort of a heart to its content that's, you know, out there for people to enjoy. I am currently in my last semester of my program, so I will be learning how to write for animation, which I think is going to be very helpful, like scripts and things. And I'm also interning this semester, so we all get to go out and get our feet kind of wet in the industry and see what kind of stuff we like working on and what kind of stuff we would like to learn more about, what kind of stuff we maybe aren't that too keen on. As mentioned before, I will be getting married, which I'm very excited about. This fall, actually. We're going to be having a backyard sort of ceremony at Goose's mom's place, and it's just going to be just a wild time. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm very excited for it.